Okay. Thanks, Brenfu. In case you haven't seen before, the majority of Planet of the Apes is killing apes. However, if you just walk and then turn around, oh, he phased out of existence. A lot of apes on this game, and I guess that's why it's called Planet of the Apes. The computer is no interest, but I did drop my club, and now... Okay. Oh, I can pick it up. Okay. So... It looks like this is very much a stealth game. Not usually my favorite kind of game. However, we'll see how we go. Have you played this game before, Brenfu? Or is it one you've just seen for the first time? So I don't know if you caught the beginning, probably not, because I was glitching out and maybe the microphone was muted then as well. But I recently saw online Eric playing this game. Great streamer. If you aren't following him, you should. He played it on PlayStation though. And as he was playing it, I thought to myself, it looked really familiar for some reason. It seemed like something I've seen before. And I realized that I actually have a copy of this on PC. About a year or two ago, I found a lot on eBay of little box games for PC. And there was about 100 games. And they must have been from like a video library or something like that. They were renting out games, which is pretty common here in Australia. And I don't know what's going on with this camera angle, but okay, he's down. Great. And so I picked them up, heaps of little box games, ones I've never heard of before. Here in Australia, yeah, quite often they had PC games for rent, but obviously it was a video library that had sold them or something like that, or had gone out of business. And this guy had picked them all up along with a whole heap of other little box games. So as Online Eric was playing it on PlayStation 1, I thought to myself, it looks so familiar, why? I went and had a look in my box, and there it was. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this a go. I want to get back to playing. Obviously, you know, we've all got backlogs, but I've got a lot of PC games that I haven't seen before. What's going on here? I'm assuming this is some other type of monkey, and he's going to come chasing after me eventually. So we might need to... Okay. And I'm going to die. Unless... Okay. So I was saying before that your inventory doesn't clear when you change levels, but obviously it does, except my club. Previously I had 2 med kits, now I have none. I haven't used any, so I'm not really sure where they are. Okay, so I've got to play it safe here. Do we have an in-game save? No. So it is checkpoint. I'm assuming I want to go here. So yeah, early on, I was very much a DOS gamer. Some Windows games, but around, you know, XP time, that's when I started playing PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. And so there's a lot of games for Windows that I just never touched. So I've got a lot in my collection, and I thought, well, what better way to play them than live on stream? Because then at least it'll motivate me to play them. Because, you know, we have so much backlog that it's hard to pick a game. It's hard to choose a game. But I thought I'd give this one a go. And for some reason, I have no idea how to get this. Okay. I keep forgetting the keys. I've mapped them to my DualShock using an app called Joy to Key. I'm running on real hardware. It is a little bit overkill for this kind of game. I think I'd like to finish this game. As I said, I saw online Eric play. He played it on PS1. PS1 has a real issue with the draw distance, so it makes every level much harder to play, I think. Because you can't really see where you're going, you can't really see what's happening. And you've got to really, you know, kind of keep making mistakes and the like. Whereas on PC, I think it's a little bit easier. That being said, just because I like to play games doesn't mean I'm good at playing games. So we'll see how we go. Okay. Another... This really is the Planet of the Apes. Are you a PC gamer yourself, Renfu, or? I mean, we use the word gamer, but you know what I mean. I think we all like playing some games. Okay. Really got to find another med kit because I have one hit, I think, left. Okay. We have a door pass. Great. Hopefully we can find a door that this will work on. No. The issue is now that I am going to drop my club. Okay, let's pick it back up because we are one hit away from death. And I really don't... Okay, this door looks like... No? Okay, it looks like maybe down there. Got into PC stuff starting from Windows 95. Yeah. That's probably when I got out of PC gaming. I think from about year 2000 or so, like, it kind of got a little bit more, you know, you needed to update things more often. You needed to get a, you know, better graphics card and that kind of thing. And why do I keep dropping everything? Okay. There we go. Okay, that looks like it worked. So, yeah, I kind of got out of PC gaming. There's just, well, so many games. And so many kind of interesting games. So it's just trying to find the time to play them all. Okay, just hesitant about running because the camera is so slow and we've got a knife here. Can we... Okay, we can climb up things. Okay. I have a knife now. I'm not sure if that's any better than the club. Okay. We're supposed to go down here? Let's see. Anything here? Oh. Okay. Oh, and we can swim. Fantastic. Feel like I'm all of a sudden playing like a Tomb Raider kind of game now. Can we jump? Yes. Okay. We don't have to. Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially now, like... Oh, we finished the level. Fantastic. We are really going places. Yeah, now... I just looked at the latest reviews for AMD RX 9070 XT, and it's like fantastic, you know, it's so great. It's competitive with Nvidia, which is super expensive at the moment. Here in Australia, it's just ridiculous, the prices. And so I think to myself, well, my computer's not that old now, but yeah, the upgrade is going to cost a lot of money, and I've got all these older games that I should stick with, and all these older consoles as well. Okay, this door does not open. This door does not open. Okay. So we can't go this way. I'm just wondering about these boxes and things. Should we be breaking them? Should we be climbing up them? Yeah, this is running on a... It's a little bit overkill though. It's a Core 2 Duo. I said before that I tried running it on like a Pentium 2 so I've got a Pentium 2, a Pentium 3 kind of clone VIA C3, but I found like the videos and stuff were just really lagging for some reason, even with like an AGP card, especially with inbuilt or onboard graphics. Okay, now we're Tomb Raidering. So I decided to try it on this Core 2 Duo machine, and it's overkill, but at least it's smooth, you know, and I don't have to run it at 640 by 480 and worry too much about frame drops and the like. I mean, when we used to play these games back in the day, we didn't really care about frame rate and that kind of thing. Like, it just worked, and we were happy with what we got. But if we can play it, you know, well, why not? Okay, so I'm not sure if I can do the drop down trick here, but let's see. No, we can't. Oh, awesome. You know you've made it on Twitch when you've got a spammer trying to sell you viewers. Okay, did I just drop down to the same place I was before? Oh, no, there's something here. Okay. A magnetic card. Let's see what that does. We might have to climb back up and leave the way we came. Okay. So let's see if we can... Okay, so this room we've harvested. So maybe we have to go into this room now. Okay, so I'm assuming that door is where we came from, so that's okay. Okay, I'm worried we're gonna die, so let's drop our knife and then pick it back up again, because I'm still have no clue what's going on with these buttons. Okay, so we've got a... We probably have to overload something here. Okay, it's getting hot. And now we have a monkey that's going to attack us. Stay in the doorway. If he moves too much, I'm gonna get hit. He's got a headache, and now he's dead. Whew. We still only have, I believe, one hit left. So if we get hit once by an errant monkey paw, we're going to be in trouble. So we just got to take it a little bit easy. Not sure what that is. Looks kind of like a cocoon of some sort. Or maybe it's just ape art. so I'm assuming that the room he came out of, there'll be something here. Table? Seat? Assuming that will open something. Hope. Hopefully it hasn't. Okay, a key card. We do have a magnetic card. And it works. Easy. Ah, this game. I know what's going to happen though. I'm going to turn around the corner. The camera's going to be awful. And I'm going to end up dying. Okay, that was just that gate closing behind me. I was worried I'm going to get another monkey on me. Okay, so there's no... My card's gone. I've used it the once. So now I've got to find another. Let's do some stealth. Okay, some more art. Ape art. Good. Okay, he's sleeping. Should I try? And he's awake. And he's got metal gauntlets or something because... And he's blocking. And I'm dead. Huh. Okay. Well, we kind of knew that was going to happen. But that's okay. We know what to do now. So I think it's kind of trial and error. You know, now that we've got... and we've restarted the level with the exact same health that we started with. Okay. That's not good. Maybe that's why I never played this back in the day. Okay. Well... Let's see if we can't... Okay. So we need to get the key. We really need to find a med pack if we can. As I said, previously we had two. We didn't use them because we thought, oh, we don't need to. And then the level just... reset and reset all our items. So that's fun. Actually, let's see. Is there anything else we can press? We've got a secondary inventory. No. So we've got 4% health. Oof. Indeed. Okay, I think we got to play it safe here. We got to stealth our way out of here. Okay. So, first we got to drop down here. Hope that there's no one here to kill us. Okay, there wasn't anyone in this room, but when we overhit this, the gorilla will come out. So, let's just check though if... Is there... No, we can't climb up there. Just wondering if there might be like a med pack somewhere. Probably not. It'd be good if we could climb up and find a new med pack somewhere. Oh great. We were too close. Oh, Planet of the Apes. Just one step too far from that explosion. Or one step too close. We're learning. We're learning. We're becoming great gamers. Expert. Just, you know, mastering the levels so I can become a Planet of the Apes speedrunner. I did see on How Long to Beat, as it said, the Game Boy version takes 3 hours to beat. I'm pretty sure it's a lot different from the PC version. Yes, exactly. Learn by dying. And I think I'm going to be dying a lot. So I'm going to be learning a lot, obviously. Please don't. I was saying before as well that I did have the controller. Is that something there? I did have the controller mapped before. I've got it mapped to a DualShock because the keyboard commands are a little bit wonky. And I had it connected originally to the analog stick, and it was like you were playing on a boat. The movement was so seasick inducing. So now I've got it on the D-pad. It's still a little bit finicky. Come on. Okay. Ah, the old one hit. Okay, we really need to find a med pack. Is there one on the way back? I'd laugh if there was one just here. And there is, of course. Okay, well that's going to help. That's going to help a lot. So, yes. So, although it came out the same year as the Mark Wahlberg movie, it's not actually based on the remake by Tim Burton. It's based on the original because it has Dr. Zaius and it has Zira in it as well. It seems like, from what I could tell, is that they didn't really know what the movie was going to be about. They knew that it was a Planet of the Apes movie, and they knew it was coming out in 2001. So they asked, well, they got them to make a video game for it. Because they didn't know what the movie was about, they just assumed it would be like the previous movies. So yeah, movie comes out. Let's play the game. Oh, it's nothing like the movie. Well, that's okay. You can't win them all. So the opening intro, or the opening cinematic, tells us that there's 3 astronauts on board. Actually 4. One dies in the beginning. There's some kind of meteorite hit or something like that. It's not 100% clear. And then they get slingshotted about 1,000 years into the future. And they crash land on this planet. They see some signs of life. A human in the kind of peasant form that you see in all the Planet of the Apes movies. And then the apes come. They shoot one of the astronauts, the female astronaut, and you try to save them, and you are captured by the apes. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. Games. I probably should have played this on my Windows 11 machine, and no, that wouldn't have helped. Playing on a PS1 maybe would have helped, because you could have save stated and kind of save scummed, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Great. So before we do anything, we're gonna get the commands worked out. We're gonna have to run. Some interesting maneuvering. We made it. Okay. So that right. Okay. Run to the door. Get our knife out. Okay, this time for sure. Monkey comes out. Okay, we probably should have kept him in the doorway, but we have more health, we have a knife, and we're going to give him a headache. Okay, I'm not sure why we're not hitting him. How many steps away is he? Okay, he's got a headache. He's blocking. Okay, one down. Does he have anything on him? No. We've got to press this button to unlock the grill. No, we need the key card here, so we need to get another key card. Okay. Let's re-enable, reactivate the knife, because we know that there's a sleeping monkey here, and we need... No, it's just mash. There is a block button, but if I'm blocking, I'm not mashing, and I'm not... Okay. Oh, okay. Hopefully he's got a key card. Otherwise, no, he has nothing. Okay. I'm going to open this door. Okay, I can't. That's... Oh, and there's another... There's a scientist monkey. Okay. This is... He is going to... Oh, okay. It's no Dark Souls. He doesn't have a key card either. Okay, so the problem with those scientists is they will hit the alarm, and then you'll have like a never-ending stream of monkey ape guards who are much stronger than me. They'll come. So I need to take them out as soon as possible. Like that one there. If this opens and a monkey's behind it, oh no. We got some more lore. Okay, we have some poison pills. Obviously we got to get them. I don't know if we got to eat them. Do we poison ourselves? Oh no. If this monkey knocks me out, I'm gonna be... Okay. But we have a key card. Pharmacy key. The computer is of no interest. Okay. Not interested in that key. We don't want to press any buttons because otherwise... Okay. Experiment will report preliminary results of test of the absorption of deuterium. Red bottle, temporary cardiac arrest, apparent death for 58 seconds, then resumption of normal and regular heartbeats. Wait a minute. Violet bottle, death almost instantaneous. Blue bottle, nothing. Red bottle. So it may be that we have to have a red bottle. We might have to pretend that we're dead at one point. Or at least pretend that we're dead. That might be what it's trying to tell us here. But where would we have to do that, I wonder? Okay, violet. What was violet? Death almost instantaneous. That's probably not what we want then. Oh dear. Can only be opened by the cleaning staff. If we die here, would they clean us and then take us? Maybe? But maybe we got the pharmacy key, so maybe we have to go to the pharmacy and get the actual correct dose. Otherwise, we're just going to kill ourselves. So let's have a look. I don't know if these scientists are respawning, so just in case. Just peek around the corner there. Okay, it's not that door. It was this one. Okay. Come on, pick it up. Okay. So I keep pressing X when I pick up when I select something, but I should be pressing square. Okay, is that a blue bottle? If it is, that might be the one we need. So let's pick that up. Yes, great. And a med kit, that's going to come in handy. Actually, let's use that. Fantastic. I think we've got... The door does not open. Okay. Let's just be careful. Okay, so we've got blue, which is the one that causes temporary cardiac arrest. So that's what we need. So we'll just arm our knife again because, yeah, I don't want to die to like a random scientist dude who just decides to come out of nowhere. These. Okay. So I guess we can't get in there. The only thing we can do is eat those pills and hope for the best. Fortunately, there isn't a sink here. Got into the habit of washing my hands after disposing of an ape. Let's see how we go. No effect. Okay. I guess let's try some more. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. We supposed to have the other ones, the purple ones, but they'll kill me. Unless I have to walk around or something and then... Like it just... Yeah. Yeah, just a little snack. You know, beating up apes is hungry work, so you gotta just... I really don't want to eat the purple ones because I'm worried I'm gonna have to do all this again. But let's have a look at those notes again. What did it say? Red. Blue, no apparent... Oh! Was there a red bottle? Blue doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, that would explain it while I'm eating them, like... Okay. Let's just go back and make sure there wasn't a red bottle before we eat that purple one. Seems like nothing's respawned, which is good. I don't have to be too cautious. And I should really know where I'm going by now. Can I go in there again, or once I'm... Okay, great. Ah, red bottle. Maybe that would help. No. Okay. Now that I've got that, I don't know, this game might be sneaky. Let's just make sure that it doesn't respawn anything now that I've, you know, got the answer to my problems. Not that I'm saying taking pills is the answer to your problems. Yeah, that might be. Okay. The moment of truth. Tastes good. Oh, my head. Okay. So, what happens now? Am I... Okay. I'm half dead. Maybe? Okay, no one came to collect me. So did I do it wrong? Or am I supposed to press the button and then do it? Like an alarm thing? Let's try that. Okay. I don't know how many times I'm supposed to pretend to be. Okay, so that kind of didn't do anything. Maybe if I pass out in front of the door. Phase through the door. Huh. Okay. Where else could I kind of die? In front of a monkey? Hey, monkey. Oh,
dead. Get rid of it.
There we go. Just got to get a monkey to see me dying. Monkey see, monkey do, something like that. Yeah, nice touch. I thought maybe you could just die in the room and the cleaners would eventually find you, but I guess because it happened so quickly, The instructions say like 27 seconds or 58 seconds of cardiac arrest. So by the time you woke up, it'd just be 1 minute had passed. They wouldn't find you. But if you do it in front of the ape, then he sees you. Ooh, Ape City. Little apes. Chimpanzees. In one of the opening lore cutscenes, we saw Dr. Zaius chewing out one of the chimpanzees. So the kind of status is the orangutans are at the top, then the chimpanzees, then the baboons and mandrills are below them. So like a class thing going on here. Assuming that will mean that someone of a lower class will help me at some point. Uh-oh. We're gonna get clubbed. Looks like the human resistance or something, maybe. Have we escaped the medical center? We have. Monastery, part 1. Okay. So I'm thinking if we're in the monastery, hopefully there's no need to stress out too much about apes coming to kill me. But I guess we just saved, so we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, maybe... Well, could be a good sign, could be a bad sign. Could mean like there's going to be like 100 enemies here, but we'll see. Is that a rat I saw? Okay. Oh, that sounds like... Oh my goodness. We just kicked a rat to death. I apologize for any rodent fans out there. Anyone who has a pet rat may have been triggered by that. Apologize. I didn't have a choice. It was me or the rat. Famous last words. Okay, so none of these doors open. Is that where we came from? No. Okay, we've got a Resident Evil style. And what's going on there? Oh, okay. We've got a hidden item. A hologram cartridge. Okay, that's interesting. What about this box? No, can't move that. Okay. So is this the room we came into? No, again, another perspective, and the controls change as well. Can we move this? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's not go backwards. Anything here? Ah, we've got a weapon. Good. Or bad, because that means we're going to have to fight things. Okay. So, I have no idea where we just came from, so let's see. Okay, so that's where we moved the item. That's the room we got the knife from. We don't have any rats. We've got another room. Is this the room we came out of? No. It's another room. Okay, let's see. No, that doesn't move. Okay. This looks like it might be something. Looks like it's being dragged. Or maybe I'm just trying to read into things that aren't there. Oh. We've got a puzzle. It's great that he just knows to turn those and doesn't even comment on them, just like says. Here's a hidden something or other. Hologram? Projector? Okay. Now we get to watch some lore.
It has been a long, long time since we heard any news from the Neo-Cities. Everything indicates that their situation is graver than ours. Many believe that our unfortunate condition is a punishment, a just punishment, because we've sinned. Because we've sinned. We've sinned out of pride and vanity, and in our incredible madness we separated our world into two rival camps. We betrayed the original ideal of brotherhood, and then we betrayed life itself by plunging headlong into a war to end all wars. That war ravaged our civilization, our hopes, and left us crippled, desolate, and beyond redemption. We rebuilt as best we could, but it was futile to build on the foundations of the old world. And so making the same mistakes, and ignoring the lessons of the past. Found ourselves at the mercy of the apes. The cities of New Cyprus, Baton, Saskatoon, and so many other fine achievements of humanity were now no more than heaps of ashes. Other cities were badly damaged or taken over by the apes. We no longer had the strength to fight back. This was swept away at the beginning of the Ape Revolt. So now, we are defenseless to resist the cruelty of our enemies, isolated in the middle of these smoking ruins. There is no more than a handful of us left to put up any resistance. You, who see me through the mists of time, become our witnesses, and know that we have resisted in order to remain free humans. We pray that the fathers of our fathers may pardon us, for this war against the apes is lost. Is lost. Is lost. Is lost. Is lost.
Okay. Pretty ordinary hologram technology. Do we get to watch it again? Okay, I think we've seen that already. Yeah, looks like... So, the humans are all shrouded in mystery. They're probably mostly dead. The ones we saw in the intro were kind of living as savages, which is kind of par for the course for the Planet of the Apes franchise. And now, we have a human. Okay, I guess we gotta run and follow him, and he's gonna disappear, and we're gonna find him in a kind of secret room, I guess. Or not. Okay. That noise sounds like a sleeping ape. I really hope it isn't. Okay, so no doors open. Are you in here? Controls are reversed, so I'm walking around in circles. Okay. Where did he go? Ah, another rat. And he's doing more damage than the apes were. Oh, we've got a medkit. Okay, so we obviously haven't been to this room. So that's kind of a good thing, I guess. Not sure where he is, though. Okay, we're back in hologram land. Okay. So we saw him here. Nothing there. We ran down here. We went up those stairs, we couldn't go anywhere, so it can't be that way. That is just locked. Okay, well, let's just try these doors. Nothing. Oh, nothing. So it must be down here somewhere. Let's make sure we check all the doors. That one is where we just battled that rat. Yep. Okay. I don't want to... I keep getting turned around. I feel like I'm going in circles again. Okay. Okay, that room we've been in. Is there anything here? Okay, that's where the projector was. Oh my goodness, we keep going in circles. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's where those stairs are. Can't go that way. Is there a map? A map would be very useful. What about now? Okay. So when I come out of this room, I've got to go left. Just going to keep saying to myself which way I'm coming out and in. Okay. Nothing on that side. That's where I got the rat before. It keeps turning me around. Unless I have to go up those stairs. That's the only place I haven't... Wait a minute, what's this? Okay, that's where I moved the thing to get the... Yep, the hologram. Not sure why it was hidden. Exactly. I'm thinking that there must be something in that stair room because I kind of thought I heard something that sounded like an ape snoring. Let's see. Is there anything here? Ah. Aha. A hidden vestibule. Let's just do this, just in case. This doesn't look ominous at all. If I can get myself a drink. Probably not. Okay, there's nothing here. No, it must be something. It hopefully not. This barrel sounds full. Okay, now we've become... Sounds full. There's obviously one that's going to be a hidden door. Sounds empty. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Do I have to do them all, or do I have to hit it? Okay. So... Let's just... Is there anything on the sides? No. Doesn't look like it. Let's get our trusty knife out. No. I don't have anything else. Yeah, pick it up. Doesn't seem to want to do anything unless I jump. No. Maybe there's something over here that I need to... It's like I haven't done something, like it's waiting for a trigger of some sort for me to deduce what's happening. But let's try crouching here and doing it. No. It just wants to... Okay, well let's just check if there's anything else that I missed up here. Maybe behind this little hatch. Probably a rat. No. Still sounds like there's something around here. Wait, was that down? No. Check the other side as well. Yeah, that's what I was thinking just now. Not just a wall, but is there anything there? No. Okay. Just gonna check. Fight, lock, look. Okay, so that's obviously where the barrel comes out. You see that? Something there that I can climb up through. So maybe I have to go back and then look. I'm not sure why that key isn't mapped anywhere. My controller. Might be the problem I'm having, but let's check. But then again, no, that's 2 floors down. It can't be there, but let's have a look. Hey? It's a bit too close, I guess. There's something we're missing. Might have to go back up and have a look. Because I can hear that noise. That noise, I thought it was an ape snoring, but it's obviously... Unless there's something in that... That barrel is kind of like a red herring, and there's something in this room. When you've got an item equipped, if you try to use or attack, if there's something there, it will attack automatically. But otherwise, it will just say that item does not work here or something to that extent. Just going to see if I can jump onto that. Alright, looks like that's an invisible wall of some description. I thought maybe I can climb up that ramp. But let's try it. Yeah. So that's with... And then when you try to use it, it says the item does not work here. And you can't attack with it either. It just doesn't work. It must be what do you call it, like context sensitive. Let's just check. Fight, lock, look, A. So let's try. No. Alt. Yeah, the item does not work here. It won't let you do it. Jumping up into the crumbling roof where the dust is falling down. Oh yeah. I think though it's beyond this door. So if you look there, that's the room. Can I get into that? I don't think I can because I'm in this section of the... Unless I'm missing it. And you saw something. Because I think that there is above So through that gate is here, this section. But maybe I can jump? Yeah, that's a good call. Let's see. Jump. Problem is I can't jump. Oop. Maybe here. Because there's a... Oh. In there, maybe. Maybe I need to get really close to this beam. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this thing needs to be attacked. Yeah. I just saw it there. Now we're going places. Easy. Thanks for the hint. Now I just have to work out how to jump up there. Oh, look at that. And we're in. And what do we have? There's an item here. Coat of arms. Ah, we have to put that on the barrel? Because the empty one doesn't have a coat of arms? Yeah, no yellow paint here or objective markers. Okay, so let's try putting that here. Not sure what this is supposed to accomplish. Okay, it's a key. Of course it is. Makes perfect sense. And just like that, we're in. Yeah, I'm sure if this was remastered today, you'd see yellow paint everywhere and arrows and objective markers. Okay, we've got a carafe. Now we're talking. Let's put it in our pocket. Hello. 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 Actually, I just realized. Best to be safe. Although we are following that guy, aren't we? So I'm not sure if we want to kill him. Yeah. It's like a never-ending, infinite pair of loincloth here. Of course. I thought these sconces, they look a bit too obvious. One of them must be to open the door. Cool. Let's go for a swim. A bit shallow. Okay. The big cross was actually just a door. A hidden door at that. Okay. Okay, you cannot slash a rat, and I think it's a... Oh, okay. I was worried there for a minute. We're on the stairs, and I was worried that we were going to get... It was in those blessed times that our monastery was founded by Father William of Rosia and Father Martin Gestria. They belonged to the congregation of Saint Benedict. As they travelled around this region, their prayers and example won the admiration of the peasants and landowners, and pleased by this reception, they founded our monastery. Well, that's nice. Oh, great was the distress of the people in these parts when the souls of the two holy fathers were called back by their Maker. But they had won universal respect by their zeal in passing on the word of our Lord, their goodness of heart and prompt generosity. So the good people of the region had two magnificent statues cast in gold to honour and preserve the memory of the holy monks. Soon many pilgrims began to come and kneel and do penance before their holy relics. But alas, wherever goodness and love draw men to worship, you may be sure the wicked one is lurking. Too true. And so it happened that a thief whose heart was hardened heard the story of our holy founders and their relics. Undaunted by the horror of such a sacrifice, he decided to steal the precious statues. Entering through a breach he had made in the monastery cellar, perhaps that's where we came in through, he reached the nave and stole a statue, but a monk at prayer noticed him and sounded the alarm. The thief was caught in a trap when the monks surrounded the monastery but managed to hide the statue in the monastery's barn. Even when he was caught and questioned, the thief refused to reveal where he'd concealed the statue, and thus one of our 2 holy relics was lost forever. Seems like I'm going to find that lost holy relic. But the real question I want to ask is, are these monks apes or humans? No sign. I got a feeling though they might be apes. Yeah. We've searched high and low, and then some human guy that crashed on the planet 5 minutes ago who doesn't know anything about our culture or people can find it regardless. Then again, the advanced intellect of the human. Not sure. No, nothing there. This kind of looks like a door, but no, nothing there either. Okay, back through the inky blackness. Okay, just trying to walk around the corners. Oh, I see something. I see a rat! I'm a little bit surprised because this game isn't called Planet of the Rats, but it seems like there's as many rats as there are apes in this game. Okay, so that's not pick-upable, which is obviously the correct term. There is a key, right? Okay. No, that's not, can't pull that. I do see a med kit that could come in handy. Actually, if something other than rats is going to be... I think I should bind the look key. So I think I'm going to need to look around a bit more from now on. It's getting a bit Tomb Raider-y. It's good as well that the doors that can't open give you the message, so you don't have to worry about trying a key on every single door. Okay, there's a rat hole there. Hopefully there won't be a boss battle against a giant rat. This looks like a barn. So let's just see. Any gold relics? Okay. Oh! I was complaining about too many rats, so it's good that there's finally a monkey. But he looks like some kind of robo-monkey. Oh, great. Thank you, camera. Okay, he's got a headache. Okay. Camera tried to do me out of my health there. But thankfully. Okay, I got a feeling that maybe we have to turn this around. Or is that just a little bit too cliche and obvious? No. Seems like I can just phase through it. Okay, I'm assuming I will climb on those boxes sooner or later. There's this... Okay, not a door. Not a door. Can't climb through that. Or on that. Oh, can I move it? No. Okay. What about... Oh, ah, there's a ladder here. Okay, before we go up there... Does this do anything? No, that's a very big door. And... No, that's just artifacting. Okay. I've got a feeling I've got a... Oh, okay, well that was nothing? Surely there must be something down there. We did get a change in music into mysterious kind of you're on the right track kind of vibe. No. And then the music changed again. What if I go over here? There's the music. Oh, the ladder was there all along. Why did I fall down like a ball? Okay, well. There must be something there. They wouldn't give me a key to go through this door for no reason. Surely. Well, let's just see if there was anything else that I missed. So I did come through here. Battled a rat in this room. I went through that cross there. Okay. So, anything here? That's where I came in from. There. I didn't go this way. No, because there's nothing to do there. Okay. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So it's pretty clear I'm missing something in that room. So that's where I have to go. Just check. This statue told me it was there. Is there another one on the other side? Just out of interest? No, it's missing. So that's the holy relic that's missing. It looks just like that. Okay. Very small item. Easily missed by many adventurers searching for it, obviously. Wonder they didn't find it for 20 years. What about... You got anything in there for me? No. Okay. So we do have to go through here. There is something missing in here. Maybe it's in that milling thing. It's... Okay. That was dumb. I've got a feeling it might be up there somehow. Okay, so I can't go up. Okay, good. Anything in there? What about if I climb up here? If the camera lets me? Okay, no. Like, if I was going to hide it, I would hide it in there. But that's just me. Can I climb up on here? I keep hitting my head. And I'm not sure how. got to be somewhere over here that we got to climb up then. But it's not letting us. So what do we do? What a pickle. Feels like... Is it something to do with this? Did I just phase through it? Like you would think that you'd turn it and something would happen. What's this chain here? Maybe we pull this chain? Oh, now we're talking. Yeah, we're just gonna... And there it is. Oh, wow. Oh, my word. Like, seriously? That was it? Games. Video game logic. Okay, so now we go back through the rat hole. We go to... We'll probably have to put it in the hole and then go through that cross to be able to get into... The niche is empty. I know. I'm about to fill it. Oh, a secret door. Just like that. And we finished the level. Monastery Part 3. Okay, let's see. We have the med kit. I'm going to use it because I'm a little bit worried that we're going to come up against something a bit more deadly than a rat. Okay, this door does not open. We walked in through... Ah, of course. Ah, and of course we fell down. Okay. Okay, we're definitely in Tomb Raider time here. Okay. Careful. All right. Thanks, camera. I think I'm gonna have to start using that look command a little bit more because it seems like kind of loves switching the camera at the last second. Kind of hiding what could be there. Okay, so yes, there's a gap. Where is the gap? Right here. So just out of interest, nothing connecting there, nothing connecting there, so I have to jump. Okay. Okay, easy. Well, that's nice. Okay, so we're on the roof of the monastery now. Just might have to inch our way forward and then collapse. Okay, where do you think we'll go? Doesn't look like there's anything up here. However, do not want to get attacked by an ape just yet. So, and I'm not sure where our human friend is. Aha, a rat. Most deadly of foe. Okay, looks like a med kit over there. That could be handy. Just the one rat. Okay. Okay, we've got full health. We are ready to take that rat on. That rat is going to be an X-rat. Okay, maybe not. I can hear the rap music. Oh my goodness. That rat is absolutely destroying us. Oh. We get to play the piano? Okay, it's a printing press, it's not a piano. Tell me about it. The rats are the most dangerous thing in this game. Okay, we just played some music. Not very well, I might add, but I'm thinking maybe that opens something somewhere. Oh, there's a ladder. Like if I was making a game, I'd put a piano in there that when you played a tune, it pretended to open something and then it wouldn't. Just to annoy people. Okay. Just to see if... No. I found the relic. It was... So in the room where that thing was that I thought you would turn, there was a chain. You pull the chain and all this grain falls out and a relic. And it was like, really? That easy? Yes, that easy. So obviously they were real experts at looking for it. Okay, I don't know what this is. I've opened it. Oh. Okay. I turned it and a drawer opened and I got a musical score. Oh, this game's getting intense. You've got to play a tune, I'm assuming. That will open a door. Okay. Yeah. I think it's time to use these ladders because even falling down a little way does lose health and there's not that many packs around. Okay. So we use the music. This item doesn't work here? Really? Really? Oh, it's one of those. Okay. No, don't put it down. I hate every ape I see from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. And the rats. That sounds like rap music. What was that music? It sounded like, you know, a rat was going to come out, or at least an ape of some sort, but no. Of course I can. Well, you couldn't before. Yes, I think everyone's favorite Simpsons musical moment of all time. Help me, Dr. Zaius. Okay, a lot of religious iconography here. I'm assuming that this is all ape related. Okay, can I touch any of it? No. I don't want to desecrate any of it. I was wrong, it was Earth all along. You finally made a monkey out of me. I'm looking forward to that. Ah, I jumped. Okay, this is a different looking monkey, but I'm gonna... I see the Holy Grail is on the table behind him. Okay, he's got a headache. Okay, we got it. We have the Holy Grail. Let's put it in our pocket. The never-ending pocket. Okay, what's this? That is... okay. So I think it may be safe to say that we're in a monkey church. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just making an observation. That monkeys are in control of this church. Let's see if there was anything in here. Okay. Can I hit someone over the... Perhaps we will see him. Perhaps we won't. I don't see any, like, idols or anything. They've just got the crucifixes, but... And there's some stained glass windows, but it doesn't look like... Yeah, it's just kind of like... So no sign of Monkey Jesus just yet. But we live in hope. Okay, how did I get in here now? How do I get out? I've got a chalice. I have a musical score item. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched the original Planet of the Apes movies. Like, they used to play all the time here on the weekends. Ah, we got something. We got a key. Okay. If in doubt, go to another room. Make sure you've harvested everything. Yeah, so the Planet of the Apes, they used to play on Saturday and Sunday afternoons here. And then there was a channel that we had, Channel 10 in Australia, which is kind of like the worst channel of all. But they loved Planet of the Apes movies. They used to always play them. But it's been a while. Okay, so I've got to find now a door that will say it will open. Or alternatively, not give that message. This door does not open. That's the key. Pardon the pun. This door does not open. Okay, so I'm back into the courtyard. I have the chalice. I have the musical score. I do not know what use those items are, but I guess I will find out. Okay, there's the printing press, so I don't want to go in there. I've been in there. This one. Okay. Okay. We have a plant pot. No item. Interest. Okay. Let's try not to jump. Just in case you didn't realize as well, my character's name is Ulysses, or Ulysses, and that's about all we know about him. Okay, the door does not open. I think there's one more door. Oh, and we've got a rat. Oh no. Okay. That door does not open. Oh no. He's going to kill me. I cannot see him. Okay, he's dead. Whew. Some pretty intense rat action. Okay. So this is where I came in before. I got the key from. Let's just make sure there was nothing in the printing press room that we could use the chalice on. Okay, so that's out of order. Okay. Let's just make sure. Musical score? No, don't put it on the ground. Ah! I'm looking forward to the moment where I put it on the ground and then I can't use it anymore because I can't get close enough to the item. How about a chalice? No? Just make sure there's nothing up here that could use the chalice. Is that some... Oh, that was interesting. It's a nice little glitchy kind of... It looked like there was something else on that desk. Oh, okay, it looks like an inkwell. Just interested if another drawer opens. Looks like we'll be there all day. Okay. Okay. So this room is, I think, fully... Well, until we work out how to use this piano. Over here. Can I put a chalice here? No. Okay. Hopefully the rats have not respawned. Got some nice birds. Well, something's respawned. What about this well? Okay. You just gotta use everything. Worried there's gonna be like a... Oh, we got a rat. And he's killed. I think the moral of the story here is the worst enemies in this game are clearly rats. Anyway. I think we've kind of found what we need to do, which is good. So we've got to do a bit of Tomb Raidering here. Okay. So we've got to get over this invisible... Okay. There is a... Okay. So I think the key here as well is really to restrict fall damage as much as possible. And I say that as I fall and die, practically. Okay, there is a med kit over here, which we will use. Hopefully that will get us the path. I wonder if I could jump up there as well. Okay. Oh, we've got another med. Okay, it was the same med kit. Okay, that wall is not climbable. It looked like there was a little... Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this rat out wherever he is. If I can find him. Okay. Okay. Death to the rat. So let's go into the piano room. The music is way too dramatic for a rat attack, but obviously as rats can really destroy you, it's probably apt. Okay, so this room has no use that I can beam out. Actually, did it have the chalice in it? Is that where I got it from? Oh, another rat. Okay. That dramatic rat music. Another rat! Oh my word. A never-ending rat spawn. Okay. Hopefully that was the last rat. The music's changed. I don't think there was a rat in this room. Play some music just to calm us down. There's nothing there, but we did get the music score from here. Up this. I don't know what happened there. I could not get off the ladder. Okay, now I can. Okay. I love how I back away as if, oh no, it's gonna blow. Okay, we have the musical score. Now we could go into the ape church and get the chalice, but I feel like maybe we should try going downstairs through the well first. Just to see what's there. Because I am a little concerned we haven't mapped any of that out yet. I think the issue is the camera changes as well and the controls are a bit wonky here. So we've got to get ourselves in the right frame. No, I didn't press the button again. But it's a nice scenic ride, I guess. Yeah, rats are the toughest enemy in the game. I do not understand how. Probably because we have to kick them the whole time. And especially... Okay, we're going to get into a good position so we can actually see what we're fighting. And he still gets a hit on me. I'm worried this is going to be like a rat. No, just the one rat. Nothing else in here except a ladder. Okay, so we might be in one of those locked rooms. I'm going to be very upset if it says we need the chalice because we didn't pick it up yet. But we'll see. This is a long ladder. Okay. Let's worried there for a second. Okay, we need a key. And that was back the other way. Okay, well, at least we know now. Making progress. Yeah. "100% perfect game design." But I did say I wanted to go here first, so it's entirely my fault. So we have to remember that there was one ape in the church. Robo-style ape. So we'll just make sure that... No, we don't want the musical score out. That's going to help us. I'm going to make sure that that's like to hand. So if I just press circle, I should pull the knife. Okay. So I don't know where he is, as in like what triggers him to come out. I think it was around here we saw him. Oh, it was in this door. That was it. Because we went downstairs and I think that's... Yep, there he is. Okay. And there's the chalice. And the key, I think, was in this room too, or it was in the main hall. Bait him. Oh, let's get hit. Okay, he's got a headache, he's dead. Okay, I think we're getting a little bit better at combat, but I'll say that and then I'll die to a rat in 5 seconds, so it's probably better I keep my mouth shut. But I've got the key, I've got the chalice. I think there might have been something else in this main room here. Yeah, I didn't mean that. It just happened to, like, come out like that. And it was like, oh, man. Otherwise, he had to jump on me. Because, there isn't a key to turn around quickly. So you've got to kind of try and... I guess maybe it would be better to maybe back up into some of those doors. And that way you're always ready. But what's done is done now. Just hope those rats haven't respawned. My mortal enemy. Okay. Okay. Good. No rat. I did. Yes. And the chalice. The key is under the chalice. So I'm assuming that they're kind of trying to get you to come here. Oh no, I didn't pick it up because they hide it. Damn dirty apes, as you say. Yeah, I know it's locked. That's why I got this key. Okay, so we've got the chalice and we put down the knife, but we pick it up back up again because... Okay. There's nothing in here that can kill us, which is... Yet. It would, wouldn't it? I got a feeling we might be almost about to get killed. No, I got a feeling we're going to find a door. Okay, we're on top now. We're going to find a door somewhere here. Okay. And look at this. We have a music score. So... we're going to play a tune that's going to drive the apes wild. Classic. Crazy tune. Opens the door. Okay, let's just make sure, because I'm really going to... We got almost full health, so that's good. I just don't want to miss anything. Okay, we can't... Okay, we can jump in there, but... No. I just thought maybe there might be a med kit just hanging around there. Okay. Now, if I fall down here... We'll give it a go. Holy water. No, it doesn't seem like it wants to do anything. I think it's fairly kind of consistent with its, like, you know, this item won't work here, or this item has no use kind of thing. Some context clues. No! I chose poorly, alright. I don't know what happened. I tried to step over there. It wouldn't do it. Well, I think we can have one more try at this. Next death, I think I'm gonna say thanks, Planet of the Apes. For now, I'm gonna have something to eat, and then I think I might return with renewed vigor and frustration levels dropping. Then again, we are becoming an expert at doing the same thing over and over again. I think that's what you call insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But... Okay. Okay. Easy, easy. We know now not to go to the well until we need to go to the well. We know that the rats, there's 3 of them in this bottom section. We're going to use this medkit straight away. We're going to go and put our back against the wall so we can... Okay, there's 2 rats coming at once. This is not a great thing. And that rat totally destroyed me. Okay, at least they come one at a time. Okay, we killed 2. That means there's 1 more. There he is. And we're going to wipe this... We're going to get killed by this rat. I can just... I can just tell. My word. These rats. Okay. That room is where the ape is. I don't want to take him on yet because I want to get everything else. I don't want to play the music because I'm... Now. Square. It's like a conga line of rats just waiting to get me. It does, and I thank you for reminding me. Because now I feel slightly less dead. I think the issue is that everything that you press, you have to press... Or you can't press any of the buttons while you're moving. Even the fight button, you kind of have to stop moving entirely for it to register. I'm not sure if that's because I'm using Joy to win instead of the keyboard. It may well be. But seems like only jumping kind of works when you're moving. Okay. Okay, so just engage by moving across. Just trying to work out why the previous one I just fell off the edge like an idiot. Yes. I think that's kind of probably a thing in a lot of games. Or spiders, maybe? Rats and spiders? And poison rats or poison spiders, maybe even worse. Okay, so... Okay, headache, dead. Oh, okay, that was fairly painless. You say that as he starts stressing about the rat and the ladder coming up. Okay, there's nothing else in here. We've got everything we need. We're on world record pace for this level. Okay, so now we go down the well. There's a rat. We send him to rat heaven. Okay, it's rap music. Oh, he was there. I didn't even see him. And he must be dead. Okay. Every other time I've come here, he's been on that little bridge and he's walked towards me. That time he was right. Spawned right next to me. Great. Thanks, game. Where the camera wouldn't show me where he was. Because it was like in first person mode. Awesome. Okay, almost died there. Use the key. Slide that door across with great vengeance. Okay. Was there a guy here? I can't remember. It was literally seconds ago and I've already forgotten. I know that there's the... Okay. So there was nothing in those doors and the crazy song is going to get played. So I've got to stop moving before I can de-equip. Crazy music. Okay. I'm not going to jump down there even though I probably could jump from this point here. It doesn't look that high. But it's this game, and I'm sure as soon as I jump there, I will die to my doom. I'm also stressed about this ladder, so we'll see how we go. Do not run. I do not have any confidence. Okay. We made it. You just walk into it and hope you don't trip or something. Yes. I feel... No, do not climb back up the ladder. I feel like if I called the game here, like, that would be great. Because I've climbed up and down the ladder without dying. Great success. Okay, now we have the... I'm worried that something has spawned. So we'll get ready with the knife. The good thing is, on this location, I don't think anything will get us. Okay, that's the music room, that's the church. So we go this way. We still haven't used the chalice, so we've got to worry about that. And now we go downstairs. Maybe the chalice is for hopefully just here. Okay, I'm gonna look because I am worried that I'm gonna fall down this hole to a death worse than... Okay, I fall down the hole. This game is a little inconsistent with falling down the holes. Okay, part 4 monastery. We still have the chalice then. So I'm thinking that each chapter we keep 3 our items. Once we go to a new chapter, that's when the item reset. So let's just make sure we got our knife because I got a feeling we got some rats to deal with. Ah, we don't have the chalice anymore. Okay, so whatever the chalice was used for, we didn't find out. Unless it was just like a score thing, but I don't think so because we haven't got any scores lately. What is this? Okay, we've picked up a rock. Let's put it in here. No, let's just drop it on the floor. Yeah, maybe. But you would think that it would have some use. Everything else has had some use. Okay, I'm enjoying this rock carrying animation. Not too sure where it goes. Maybe here. It looks a bit kind of cracked. Oh, of course. Put your hand in a statue's mouth and open a door. Maybe we drop the rock in the water. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, we can't drop it on the ledge. That's a good thing, because that means we can't drop it there. Ah, automatic dropping in the water. Look at him go. And it hits a switch. Oh. It's Tomb Raider logic all over again. Now, the only thing worse than rats would be a potential... Yeah. A potential, like, water creature of some description that's going to totally kill us. Okay. How do we go up and down? Okay, we have breath. Okay, now we've got to work out how to swim. Like in this game, that is. Okay, facing down is not doing anything, or hitting down. So if that does it, what goes... Okay, now we're getting somewhere. That one is locked. And I can just tell I'm going to run out of breath any second here. Okay. Loving the camera work. And oh, we're in another room. And more statues. Can we put our hand in this one? No. This looks like a kind of place where there's going to be a lot of rats and or apes. Or other creatures. So let's just make sure. Okay. Knife at the ready. We still haven't seen that human guy we were chasing at the start of this chapter. So I'm just wondering when he's going to show up. Obviously he's gone through this section. So I guess the question is, how did he reset that switch? Or maybe, of course, he knows the shortcut. You know. He goes the easy way while we have to go through it because he's set all these traps and... Oh! I see a rat. Okay. I love how he only starts swinging the knife once the rat is dead. We have dramatic music. I guess the good thing is that if we know the rats are out, there probably can't be any other enemies around because the knife will not swing on a rat. And so if there was another enemy around, he would not be able to attack it. So I guess that might be a good thing. Okay, so that's where we came in from. Nothing happened there. I'm assuming we have to do something to open the other set of doors that were underwater. Because the grill, only this one was open. So maybe let's try climbing up here. Okay, of course. Now we know that there's going to be a rat here. Because there are always rats in this game. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Just hoping that we don't have to drop down somewhere that's opened up a new thing because I'm very good with where we actually are at the moment. But I'm assuming that's now what we're going to have to do. Oh, we got to... It's like... Oh my goodness. That rat just... Okay. Jumped out of nowhere at me and put me in a camera angle where I could not actually see anything. Thanks, Planet of the Apes. And it's put me in a place where there's nothing, so I'm going to have to go back upstairs, I guess. Yes, so I'll climb up here. Okay, I don't think I've been here. I have not seen that thing before. They look like human saints to me. So what? Oh no. A rat. And a weird moving thing. And a skull that I can't pick up. Okay, this looks like... Maybe I can run, jump. Yep, okay. I was thinking that even if I didn't make the jump, at least I would land on the platform. And... Okay, sconce, of course. Open the door. Classic. Okay, that one is behind there, so I can't get to it. It's fine. I'm not even going to check what's underneath that platform that was moving back and forward. I'll be completely honest. I do not care. Lever is needed to activate the mechanism. And now I am locked in. Okay, great. I was worried there for a minute. I was soft locked. I would not be able to get out of the room. I would have to spend the rest of my days in a rat-infested hellhole. Okay. I'm going to have a look at what's down there. Okay, it's a pit of doom. Yeah. And I've fallen into the pit of doom. Well, I guess, you know, if they're going to call them pits of doom, if you don't die, I mean, what's the point? It's false advertising. So I'm glad that I kind of fell just to make sure that it was a accurately described pit. Okay. So you put your hand in that one, nothing happens. Assuming it's this one. No. Of course it's this fellow. Okay. Time to get a new hernia. Yeah, that you have a point there. I mean, it could be worse. You could be one of these water things, and you've just basically got a switch, and so people can just swim straight through you. Okay, so it looks like both grates are opening. Is that what I'm getting here? Let's try looking at the other grate. Maybe we get the lever from there. Maybe that's what we're after. Okay, I still don't really understand how we initiate swimming down. Like... Okay, we press square, of course. Okay, so that's the first grate is here. I want to see if I can go to the other one. Okay. Or is that the same one? Well, we'll soon find out. It's a dead end. You got me, game. Good one. It's okay. I think I've got enough. Probably not, but... Maybe we'll just go all the way back up for a second to get some air. And of course I've hit a thing and I can't... Okay. I was like, I'm going to die on this, aren't I? What about this? Is this one we can go in through? Oh, very tricky game. You've got 3 and only 1 works. The 2 are dead ends. Literally dead ends. Just got really lucky when I'm going through the right one the first time. Because I thought it was the only one that opened. Okay. So, fall back in the water, great. Just keep in mind that there are rats. What was that? Yeah. Thanks for the follow. I'm assuming someone followed. It didn't show up. It did the alert, but it didn't show up on my stream. Okay, it's rat time. Oh, there we go. Or at least I thought it was rat time. Oh, there we are. This is the one that got me last time. Hidden behind a pole. Okay. No, thanks for following. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get better at Planet of the Apes. It's been a bit wild. Okay, so I did go up there before. And that's... really need to get a med pack because... Okay, I don't have anything. Okay, so this is a pit of doom. I need a lever. That's why I was coming back this way. I remember now. So coming up here is not useful for the time being because we need a lever. Until we have that lever, nothing is happening. So where could it be? It must be up one of those other ways that you can climb up. Okay. So that's... Okay, that was where the horrible rat attacked me. This music is way too dramatic for a rat. But I'm glad it's there. Because there's no way... Oh my goodness, he's right underneath me. And the problem is that they give you that that first person look mechanic, but there's no way you can see underneath. And he's just waiting there. I guess the only thing you can do is like do a running jump and try and turn around at the moment you impact. But even then, he seems to get a hit in before you even get a chance. And if you're close to death, well, I think I'm going to go and get something to eat. And perhaps we can come back to this another time. I very much appreciate your company, Brenfu. It was good that you could join me for this horrible rat experience. Let's see if there's someone that's streaming Planet of the Apes right now. You never know, there might be someone, and they might be better than us. Probably not, but maybe I can go to... I can go to Online Eric, because he was the one that encouraged me to play this game in the first place. If you don't already follow him, he's a retro streamer, does a lot of good games. Highly recommend you follow him. Let's pause the timer. 2 hours and 28 minutes into Planet of the Apes. But I'm sure it won't be the last. Yeah, I think so. It's just kind of annoying enough to kind of be frustrating. Like, there's just a little bit of jank there that's just really... Like, it'd be the kind of game you'd love playing with an infinite health cheat, because you could just go straight through it, ignore all the rats, punch the apes, but not be stressed about them punching you back. But where's the fun in that? But again, it's great when you make progress. I'm enjoying that side of it. Yeah, it's frustrating. I wonder if I load straight into it, will I load with better health? Maybe that's what's happening, maybe not. But I guess I'll find out when I next play. But again, it's been fun. But I can see why it's not on everyone's list of playing games. But thanks so much for joining in and following. And I'll see you next time.